Hello guys, Tops here. Today we have another viewer submitted company, this Triumph from Tomic. This is Expert Ironman, so this is our first Ironman campaign. He said he is a newer player and that he struggles to throw away bros. Yeah, but he still plays Ironman on Expert difficulty, which is pretty honorable. You know? I think this is Oath Takers. Yeah, we have an oath. Okay, first, Otto. He names his bros, so average is kind of average, right? And I think he calls the good guys elite. Okay, so let's start with Otto. Otto has 80 hit points, which for me, this is low for Nimble, really low. I know he is like fragile, has broken bones, but still. 85 attack, 41 defense, that is definitely greatsword territory. So I like the fact that he made him into a greatsword. We have famed armor with light armor attachment. Interesting. And the nice 2 in the helmet. I think we are day 300 plus, so this is like pretty stacked company already. Here we go. So, greatsword with relentless dodge. Fearsome. No berserk. Okay, so one thing I have to say. Also, I'm pretty sure base he had less than 13 range defense, so he took rolls in range defense. Which, honestly, like, if you ever take a roll in range defense, just take HP, right? It's much more important. Especially if you have dodge and you get defense from dodge. That's my recommendation. Like, I don't think range defense is a stat. Unless it's negative, I like to fix negative, but like, if it's 0, I don't touch it at all, never. But, you know, it's not too bad. What concerns me is 80 hit points with Nimble. This guy, like, really gets fucked by cleavers and everything. We have reach advantage, which is okay on a greatsword. I generally don't like this perk. It is kind of a win more perk, or like kind of like if it like it's like it's a perk that like if you hit your opponent you get +5 melee defense, but also you hit your opponent, so maybe you even killed your opponent, so like you don't really need that defense anymore, right? But if you miss, this gives you nothing. And that guy is still in front of you trying to kill you. So like, win more, lose more, you know, it's a mechanic. I know it's great in greatsword stacks with ranged, with like AoE attacks, but like, yeah. Anyways. So, yeah. Obviously we have low attack, high defense here. The quick hands is interesting, gives you more flexibility. One thing I have to say, like relentless with dodge does not make sense if you have 67 initiative. Like, you get 67 initiative, you get 9 or 10 defense from dodge, right? Going first with 67 initiative, really unlikely. The 25% loss from like that, you get maybe 1 defense from this perk, maybe. Alright, maybe 2 sometimes. And you're not really that much faster, to be honest. So like, I think this is a wasted perk. Like, you can go dodge, it's absolutely fine on Nimble, gives you much more defense, good. But like, going relentless, I think is not worth it unless you have like a lot of initiative, like 120 or something, right? Where you can consistently go first, if that's your goal. Fearsome is fine if you want to play that, despite the fact that it got nerfed. I really like Pathfinder, like saves you so much fatigue and makes it so you can always move and you can always be where you need to be. You can always retreat if you have to retreat to a better position. It's like really good in a lot of fights. Yeah, I just like this perk. I would like to see that. So I also would have liked to see the Berserk. I think this guy is kind of more of a neutral build, but like, yeah. I would have went for Berserk instead of Relentless or Pathfinder, one of the two. Also, you have so much defense that like the reach advantage, it's okay, but like 85 attack, you're gonna miss a lot. So again, like another utility perk or stuff like Backstabber gifted, like stuff that gives you more attack, would have been nice too. 9 lives really increases the survivability of Nimble. If you use the greatsword on the flank, like I used to do it, I highly recommend Fortified Mind, because like a lot of opponents will step on your tile and like 50 resolve is not gonna cut it. But yeah. Next one. A tank. Nimble dodge tank, rotate taunt. Again, utility tank. Relatively low defense. That's fine, right? It's just... this is kind of like an average tank. Again, light armor attachment, which is fine. I still like the Pathfinder, especially if you run around to rotate your team. But it's fine. It's not a bad tank. Nimble tanks are kind of flexible. Okay. This guy, Gottfried. This is an elite guy. We have good attack. Good enough defense. 85 hit points, which is what I recommend at least for like Battleforge. High fatigue, good resolve. Dodge brawny. Interesting. I like to do that in Allstaker, the Battleforge dodge build. But I think in this case it doesn't make sense. Your initiative is too low. Like again, we have 46 initiative, so you get... what's that, like 5 defense from like dodge. So like, I don't think that's really worth it. Brawny is kind of nice, but I can already see like this guy is double star fatigue, so Brawny isn't too necessary either. And recover on top of that is also something that I don't do on my two-handers at all, ever. I would have much rather had the Pathfinder. Yeah. So like, this is a little bit odd in my mind. For like defense, I really like Lion Knives. Right? Even on Battleforge, you also have not taken Steel Brow, which makes it like, you kind of need Steel Brow on Battleforge. If you don't have that, somebody headshots you with a big weapon, you have an immediate injury that might actually kill you. So like, you're playing without a safety net here. And this pro is actually not as defensive as he seems. It's also like you have very light forge gear on him, which like if you have Brawny, you know. Yeah, but like, especially like, the dodge does not make sense if you have that low initiative, right? There's a specific build. I used to, or I do this on Oath Takers. Like you can Battleforge dodge, you give them Brawny and dodge. But like Oath Takers, like they have 120 base initiative. And you, especially with the armor attachment, you can get them to like 150, 160 easily, right? And then like if you have like 100 initiative after gear, or even more, 120 even, alright, like then dodge has like big value. But like on 40 initiative, this is kind of a waste. Yeah, I would definitely have swapped the dodge for stuff like Pathfinder. I really like this perk. You also have no weapon mastery, which makes it like you're gonna fatigue out relatively fast, so you have to recover at some point. Yeah, again, this is weird. Definitely an inefficient build, especially for a two-hander. Also the fact that he has like a one-handed cleaver in his backpack, like, I don't know how you use them, but like, I don't see a use case where you would ever go from a one-handed cleaver, like, to a, like, when would you swap that, right? Like, if you want to walk 2 tiles and still hit once, is that the plan? Like, is that worth? I don't know, maybe it is. Next one, tank. Ooh, sweet. Yeah, this is Forge tank. Yeah. Like the build. You have the taunt and the rotate. You seem to like that, which is absolutely fine. Shroud shield, yeah, kinda nice. Helps you against the bash a little bit. Again, no steel roll, which is, you know, if you get hit in the head, it's gonna hurt. High resolve, I like that. No Pathfinder. It's not great, but okay on a tank. I would have definitely somehow gotten steel roll in there, or at least 9 lives, one of the two. You have 68 defense. Double star attack. This guy would have been actually... That guy would have been great sword too, I think. Next one. Battleforge Dagger Mace. Yeah, I love this guy. Love this guy. No Berserk. And no Steel Bro again. Wild. Yeah, like I see a pattern here. Like Steel Bro, even if you have famed helmets and like very heavy helmets, the best helmets you can have, Steel Bro saves you so much. Like Steel Bro, especially on Iron Man where you don't reload or can't really reload. It's really important to get yourself protected from like bad luck. When I play Iron Man, I have 9 lives. It's kind of my default. And on Battleforge, I have Steel Bro, no matter what. I have a nice dagger here. Yeah, the Mace Katal build is very, very perk stuffed. So you normally don't have the perks to spend. So definitely Steel Bro in this case. And I would swap Mace Mastery for Berserk. That's normally how I do that. Yeah, just for the more output. I don't like this build to be fatigue neutral. Especially if you have that much fatigue and brawny, right? I would have went for Berserk. Berserk gives you so much flexibility, much more damage, more utility. Another tank. Triple tank. Forge tank. Same build. Yeah, kinda nice. Again, no Steel Bro, which I would definitely say is a mistake. Especially against stuff like Chosen. Well, yeah, good stats. This guy. A nimble duelist average. I can see why he's average. You have fearsome. Flail mastery, so a flail duelist. Okay. Generally speaking, flails are the worst one-handed weapons when it comes to duelist. Like, I'm not kidding, I think sword and spear duelists are much better than flail duelists. Because of the increased accuracy that you get, like plus 10% and plus 20% hit chance. The flail is just, yeah, even the 3-headed flail is just garbage when it comes to damage, especially against anything that has armor. Even with duelist, this weapon just completely sucks. Yeah, but the nice axe here is pretty good. Yeah, 2-handed flails are fine, especially with Headhunter, very good. But like the one-handed flail are garbage. I would never build a flail duelist. In my current Iron Man run, I have a famed one-handed flail, and I have a flail duelist, but like no, I think it's the first time I made one since like forever, and I'm regretting it. It's really bad. His damage sucks. But I think that's something you have already figured out by yourself. Again, relentless if you have. If you're not consistently going first, and you're completely relying on like going first for overwhelm or for like defensing sword to do a lot of damage, I wouldn't pick relentless. Yeah, again, I don't like the quick hands here. I don't know why you took quick hands. Especially on a duelist, that does not make much sense. I know you get flexibility, but like, for what? Yeah, these two perks don't make sense to me. Again, I will flag Pathfinder, especially the duelist benefits from mobility. You have fearsome, which is okay, but I rather have him Berserk, Killing Frenzy, to just kill stuff. Yeah, fearsome is fine though, but like, again, quick hands and relentless doesn't make much sense to me. It's fine though. Initiative polearm. Alright. Yeah, we have low defense, okay attack. Yeah, see, that's the guy. That's the guy you want to have relentless on. That is the guy. Yeah, Oath Taker. See, that's what I mean. Now you get so much value from dodge. I think you get, what's that, 22 defense or something like that? And like, with relentless, that is a good combo. Overwhelm on top of that, really like that. Man, that's a nice one. I would have liked to see Berserk, especially on polearms. I like Pathfinder. Stacking damage and debuffs is fine though. Fearsome. I mean, You can do that. You can do that. It's a little bit more offensive. Yeah, fine build overall. But yeah, still, I really feel like, especially if you have fatigue because you're nimble, Berserk does so much. Oh, Archer Initiative. Here we go, guys. 68 hit points. Ooh, that's sketchy. High fatigue, and you scaled a lot of fatigue. I like that. That is definitely the way to go. 91 range skill is low, I would say, especially for like level 15. I would say for like a proper archer, you want to have 90 plus range skill. Especially with gifted at like level 11. So like this guy probably should have around 95 to 100. But like a couple, maybe you have a bow with additional hit chance. No, you have armor. Is that base damage? Yeah, I think you have damage in armor pen, which is, yeah, well, that's fine. That is fine. Overall, your perks. You made, again, no Berserk. I would consider that a mistake. Recover is something I don't take on archers. Because, like, just from normal shooting, you basically almost never empty your fatigue. Almost, right? In like most battles. Like, you probably will run out of ammo before you run out of fatigue in most fights. So, like, I have stopped using recover for like a very long time. I don't do that. Again, high initiative, so this is an overwhelm archer. Bullseye is good. You have... Yeah, I would like to see Berserk. I really like Headhunter, so you can chain snipe marksman and go for the headhunting kills. Increases your damage significantly. You went for overwhelm, which is fine too. Yeah, I would have definitely swapped the recover for Berserk, in my mind. A Battleforged Banner Elite. This is the old. Yeah, it's probably a starting Oath-Taker. Yeah, Iron Lungs, very nice, very nice. Polearm Fearmaster. Okay, like it's the Whip Bannerman. Yeah, fine, fine. Again, really would have loved to see a Pathfinder here. But that is absolutely fine. The fact that your Bannerman has that low fatigue and you have no recover means that, like, if this guy has to rally more than once, you're basically fucked. So I guess Geist fights are not something you want to do with this company. Oh, Polearm Crossbow, average. Yeah, here you have Berserk. I like to see it. Pathfinder, like to see it too. Yeah. Hunter with melee skill. Fine build, I like it. Yeah. I would argue that Headhunter is better than Executioner, but that is fine. That is not a big issue. Really like this build. Thrower, alright. Again, no Berserk. Damage build without Berserk, which is something I don't like. I really like Berserk. Like, Berserk is my favorite perk in the game. Does, like, damage output, and it's very important. Most fights are damage checks, so having damage per round, DPR, is very important to have, and Berserk gives you much more damage per round, so... Alright, this guy, Drunkard, Monk, Backstabber, yeah, probably just your starting banner or something like that. Yeah, must have been a previous starting banner. You told me you have a problem getting rid of people. A sword tank. Interesting. Yeah. Alright, sword mastery. This is a sword tank. Kind of funny. You still have rotate horde. This guy's bad zero, thank god. No Colossus, but 88 hit points. Fine. Yeah, not bad. Interesting build. I never make a sword tank. I think I never made a sword tank, but like... I would argue that you can use the sword without mastery, and so you could increase your... you could spend another perk into like Colossus or Pathfinder to increase your stats, but that's fine. Oh, Ottmar, Battleforged Elite. Ooh. Nice bro. Nice bro. Trash Knight, yeah. Again, no zero. Hate to see it. Brawny, good, but probably unnecessary. I don't know why you have a greatsword in here. No weapon mastery, which is okay, but again inefficient. Yeah. You have executioner, which is, you know, that's fine, but like... See, I like to have balanced bros, and this bro is not balanced in my mind, right? You have a lot of damage perks, but like, if you get hit in the head, you're fucked, right? And the Pathfinder, especially with quick hands, you always want to make sure that you can walk one tile and still hit. So like, yeah. Steel Bro and Pathfinder, something I really like. Playing without weapon mastery, fine, but like, yeah. Okay, Battleforge Cleaver average. Ooh, Famed Hammer. A Wildman, 91 hit points, a lot of fatigue. Pretty crappy melee attack. Okay. So if gifted, recover, quick hands, fearsome too. Again, no Pathfinder, but and no Steel Raw. I think the no Steel Raw thing is a mistake. No Pathfinder is fine if you don't want to do that, but like no Steel Raw, I think that's a mistake. Especially against Chosen. Gunner. Ooh, this guy's fun. Overwhelm. Gunner with fearsome. Excellent. Excellent. See, this guy should have become your archer. He has much higher melee skill than the range skill than the other guy. Has a lot of fatigue, which is not necessary on guns. Guns use almost no fatigue, even with Berserk. They're really efficient that way. Yeah, nice bro. Like the perks overall. I like rotation on him, but like I would have probably taken rotation instead of dodge, but that's not necessary. That's a good build. Thrower Trauma. Yeah. Yeah, early thrower duelist, I assume, who got traumatized. Okay, so there's definitely some things I don't like. Taking Relentless on bros that have very low initiative and not Overwhelm doesn't do much sense in my mind. And playing without Steel Raw, very dangerous. Playing without Pathfinder, also not the best. Because you have to imagine, like, top side is covered in snow, bottom side is desert. In between, you have forest, you have mountains, you have swamps. Right? So, like, you fight so many times in bad terrain and you have to move a lot. Like, so many camps are on hills, so you have to move up camps. Doing that without Pathfinder effectively means you're gonna take at least another round of damage and you're gonna fatigue out while doing so. So, yeah. I don't like it that much. Okay, you've presented me a save in front of a big Barbarian camp. Let's go. Let's see how we do. I don't want to change your company, so let's see how the company feels, by the way. Whoopsie. Let's do 3 times combat save speed. Here we go. Yeah, and these fights is always key to control the unholds, which is really hard to do. Actually, I just realized something. I think your tanks don't have indom, right? Did I miss that? Please tell me. Yes, they have indom. This guy? Oh yeah, oh, okay, fine. Alright. Let's see how we do. That's a nice fearsome proc. That did nothing, but yeah. At least we procced it, eh? Ah, just joking. I always mock fearsome when it doesn't work. Indom. Oh, that guy is exposed. Sure, it's fine. Would have been better to put him there. Alright. Ah, he can still move. Cheap pock shot. Yeah. Tickled that Chosen a bit. Yeah, but as you can see, like, I don't like Fearsome too much against Barbarians. It's not a too efficient perk. Most of the time it's better to take damage perks and kill them faster. Oh yeah. Nice hit there. And let's see. Ooh, yeah. Anti-Chosen crossbow. So useful. Indom. Tanks are actually waiting, they're smart. Oh, he could step forward and slaughter. Headshot. No. Ah, fuck. That was bad. Oh, he has no pole mace. Oh, shit. Ah, he's missing something there. Alright. Yeah, I always say round 1, nothing happens. Round 2, partial engagement. Round 3, full engagement. Round 4 is where things go wrong. So let's see. Ah, yeah. I think I still want to Indom here. Unholds are flanking. May God have mercy on our souls. Can we shoot somebody away? I tried. I think we have to get in here. Need to step. Yes. Need to create casualties first. This is my last Indom? Might be. Time to dog? No, not now. I think he's in trouble. In trouble. Nice. Huh? So he might use the AoE attack on us now. Just imagine we had Berserk here. Ah. Would have been so much more damage. I'm missing my Berserk. This guy needs to be rallied. Headshot. Yes. See, that's where I like Headhunter. You know? So much more damage. Most opponents in the game do not have Steel Raw. It is turn 4, things went wrong. That guy is basically dead. Okay, can I save him somehow? I don't know. Have to try, right? Again, no Berserk. Just imagine I could smash. Smash again. Yeah, I'm generally speaking missing some berserkers here. For my liking. Ooh, look at that. Actually, I could have taunted him with the tank, couldn't I? I kind of want to block the troll. I feel like you have to retreat. Shield. Shield wall. Don't die. There goes my shield. Okay. Can I shoot these guys? Yeah. Like, I think Reavers have like 80 resolve. So like, they're generally speaking not too concerned about fearsome. Which is a little bit of a problem. I hate this flank, man. Just imagine I had Berserk. I could walk and kill. See, this guy has Berserk. In my mind, Berserk scales so much into the late game, because like late game, you're always outnumbered, man. There's so much value to get from like Berserk. Okay, we delayed this guy for a turn. Let's hope that is enough. Yeah, we have no fatigue to rally, because this brother has low fatigue. I can taunt this guy, but that won't save him. Think he's dead. Maybe he saved himself. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, what's his base defense? I don't think it's that high, right? 32? Yeah, not the best. That guy's so dead, man. I fear I can't save him. The tanks are needed. Oh, yeah. You're out of the fight, you have to go. Let's reinforce the bottom side. And try to kill the Chosen. Yeah. Having that low fatigue on a banner is, in my mind, not really good. And there goes the guy. Kind of as expected. Oh. Dog is attacking the drummer. Can I kill him with Death Blow? I don't think so. Yeah, I thought so. Well, it's not looking too good. But what can you do? I think it's time for you to indoor, my friend. Can I kill this guy? I have to kill this guy. Yeah, it's a little bit sad. Like the damage of this company is not that high. As you can see, like most of the rows do not have Berserk, and like we had so many opportunities to Berserk here and like increase the kill count fast. You know, killing your opponents fast is basically almost always better than trying to tank these fucks. Just saying. Thank God we dodged that attack. Also, this guy is whipping the Unholds. I like that. Oh, fuck. Should have fed that guy. Thank you, Mr. Unhold. Hey! Unholds are fighting for us. I take that. We need the tank on top of them though. Time to split them half in two. Good luck, man. Yep. I think he needs help. I made a mistake. I could have attacked him last turn. I mean, wouldn't have killed the Chosen, but like, would have made it easier. -1 Reaver. I think I recover one turn. And I have to kill this Chosen somehow. Oh, actually, the Unhold saved me. Thank you, man. Okay, I can protect. I can keep this guy from throwing, I think, if I taunt him. Twice the overwhelm, twice the charm. I thought for a second that that was a... how are they called, the small ones? Yeah, you're in a 1 vs 1. Again, we have so much fatigue. Not having Berserk here hurts my soul. Could taunt. I think I recover here. Chosen is running. Nice. Again, like at this point, it's absolutely fine to be fatigue neutral. Having a recover on him is a little bit of a waste. Oh, you know, it's fine. Oh, the Unholds are fighting each other. Nice. You missed twice, really? Come on, man. That's not right. Yes, got him. Okay. Ah, fuck. Actually, crossbow time. You have bandage? I don't think. Smash him. Archer in combat. Time to rotate. I like that you have a decent amount of overwhelm in your team. It's nice against stuff like Unholds. Alright, trying to kill some Unholds. Ah. Yeah, it's fine, right? What can one Unhold do? Right, Mr. Unhold, you won't kill me. Pushed away the archer, which is not the best, but you know. Yeah, alright. Survived with a broken knee, terrible injury. That would make the brother unusable. Alright, thank God you sent me the save, so your save file is of course just copied and it's safe. Yeah, there's no damage in that. could always reinstall the save and replay that. Yeah, so in this fight, I kind of realized the lack of pole weapons, which you have in your inventory. Should have min-maxed that before the fight. That's my fault, but yeah, you really feel the lack of berserkers. Like, I should have put this guy in. Maybe even this guy, despite him being pretty bad. Yeah, I think that guy would have been useful. Yeah, berserk is just so much more valuable than fearsome in most cases. Because killing your opponents fast oftentimes does a better job than fearsome. You could saw we basically procced normal checks with fearsome this fight. Barbarians don't give a fuck about fearsome. And yeah. Especially like the big two-handers, if you get the berserk going, they just smash stuff. Right? You are the own chosen. Make your own chosen. Alright guys, this was a quite long thing. I'm pretty sure I'm a little bit tired. I could have done that much better. It was a long day. But yeah, overall, like, you're on a good way. You have some small things, like taking Steelbrow on Battleforge is one of those things. And the relentless stuff. But yeah, overall, quite a nice company. And yeah, respect for playing Iron Man. Yeah guys, I hope you had fun. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. You can send your replays to my email. It's in my account description. And yeah, you can join me on Discord, join me on Twitch. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.